Apple. So, in case you missed it, YouTuber ZONEofTECH uploaded a video titled "Apple Copyright Striked My Channel." Long story short, Apple took down a video of his that was from 4 years ago titled "How to Install OS X Yosemite Beta Developer Preview Without Breaking Your Mac." So he made a video teaching people how to install a beta version of Mac OS. Well, at the time it was still OS X. Anyway, teaching people how to install a beta version of OS X before the public beta program was available. So effectively, he was teaching people how to download the OS without a proper developer's license. Now, a company that represented Apple issued a copyright claim on Apple's behalf, citing copyright infringement. Because of this, the video was instantly taken down from YouTube and a strike was issued against the ZONEofTECH channel, which immediately affects his channel and puts limits on what he's actually able to do on YouTube. And if you get 3 strikes, your channel is terminated. Poof. Gone. So yeah, strikes like this, extremely serious. So he made the thing, right? The video was giving people information they needed to gain access to beta software that maybe they didn't have permission to actually get their hands on. And is this against Apple's terms of service? Hell yeah, it is. But let's make one thing clear. This is not a copyright issue. This is not copyright infringement. We can talk about ethics and terms of service all day. We can debate whether gaining access to beta software like this when you didn't have permission is right or wrong. We can do that all we want. But this issue is specifically surrounding the video itself, because it's the video that Apple targeted, at least the company acting on behalf of Apple. This is Apple, or at least the company working for Apple, being upset that this type of information is being spread and then taking action on it, but masking it under the claim of copyright infringement. The act itself is wrong according to Apple's terms of service and according to just common sense. This in no way should be supported by Apple. And the people that act on the advice of videos like this are assuming the full responsibility of their own actions and should also be denied support from Apple if they've installed unlicensed software. But again, this is a terms of service issue, not at all a copyright issue, and there's no part of this that you could possibly argue your way into a copyright infringement case. The definition of copyright is the exclusive legal right given to an originator or an assignee to print, publish, perform, film, or record literary, artistic, or musical material and to authorize others to do the same. This ZONEofTECH guy did not start distributing a version of Mac OS called the ZONEofTECH Mac OS Clone 9000. That would be copyright infringement. No one is publishing a fork of Apple's software and claiming that it's their own here. Hell, he's not even distributing the software. For example, there's a clear difference between me going to my friend's house to watch the movie and outright copying the Blu-ray without paying for it. One of those things is illegal, you see? Or as a really great member of our community put it, this would be like lock manufacturers taking down videos and claiming copyright infringement of YouTubers who just put up a video of lock picking. Like I said, the act itself is wrong, and he did make a video spreading information that the average person has absolutely no business acting upon, but the spreading of information is not copyright infringement. Apple, if this is copyright infringement, then you better take down every single jailbreak video that exists online. You better take down every video that talks about Hackintoshes. Or better yet, you sure as hell gotta take down any video that shows the inside of an iPhone or a MacBook to people that don't have a license to be opening those things up. If you're gonna do it, go all the way. Don't have one of your balls in and one of your balls out. If something like this was against YouTube's terms of service and you were not allowed to upload content like this to YouTube, and YouTube themselves took action, they took the video down, okay, cool, fair game. But it wasn't YouTube. It was Apple. It was Apple claiming this was an issue of copyright. It's wrong, okay? It's against Apple's terms of service, and rightfully so. Apple shouldn't support ZONEofTECH or anybody else that does anything like this. But sorry, Timmy, you can't play God with copyright law. You can't change the rules just because someone did something that made you feel kinda icky. So if you're still one of the people arguing with me, if you still don't get it, if you still think it's okay for Apple, or any company for that matter, to issue a copyright takedown over what is actually a terms of service issue, you're a fucking crazy person.